and embedding their curriculum or embedding that into their curriculum, ensuring that the students, the learners from basic education up to primary education, to secondary education, to tertiary education, there were contents that had to do with STEM. And so for us, it was very important for these nations. It's obvious, that they are world leaders when it comes to STEM, technology, science, engineering, mathematics. And that was clearly because they had built it around the vision of these countries. I think one of the important things, feedback for us, is having a clear understanding of where we want to be in future. As a nation, as Nigerians, where do we see ourselves in the next 50 years? I think these are some disconnects we have currently that I think our government needs to clearly define, to ensure that every single person on the streets, the market woman to the bus conductor, to the CEOs and the entrepreneurs, know where we are headed as a nation. That way, it could also affect the quality of education that is delivered. Ensure that our schools understand that for us to get here in the next 50 years or 20 years or 30 years, these are the kinds of contents we need to embed in our curriculum. These are the things that our kids and our students need to learn. I think that would help us, because right now, what is being taught even at the university level for students who are in computer engineering are technologies of the 90s, the 19th century. Most of the programs and the software that are being used are outdated programs.
So you think it has everything to do with the curriculum and how we teach these children?
I think even more important than that is having a clear vision for the nation. Because if we know we want to be a leading economy, then we know that can't happen if our human capacity, is not well equipped with the right knowledge and the right technical know-how. So ensuring that whatever is taught at the basic level, at the secondary level, and at the tertiary level has content that has to do with STEM. Ensuring that it's made exciting for children to appreciate, that would help us, make, headway quickly.
How do you think your lab can help change this narrative?
For us, we primarily work with disadvantaged children in communities, amazing kids who come from some of the most underdeveloped communities across the country. And one of the things we realized was that these kids are naturally talented. Most of them are very innovative. You see kids who have little or nothing, but getting a whole lot from trash and bringing out something out of it. You see kids who haven't had access to some of the facilities and infrastructure that kids in more developed parts of the country have, but they are being able to do a whole lot with what they have. And so we realized that if we give these kids that same opportunity, and make it exciting for them, they would even do much more with it. And so what we're going to do is have a series of programs in four levels, the basic, the intermediate, the advanced and professional levels, where kids will learn things from coding to robotics to artificial intelligence to data analytics and a whole lot of contents, at different levels between 6 years and 24 years old, and from Mondays to Saturdays, mornings, afternoons, and evenings. So there are a series of programs that will be conducted to ensure that these kids have the same opportunity that kids around the world have. And one of the things we want to do is also ensure that it's exciting for them. And that's why we made the space very engaging, very interactive. We wanted to bring in their reality into the room, by having a canoe, which is what they used to come to school every morning. Having a keke napep, which is what they take from the community down to school. We wanted to bring their community right to the STEM and Innovation Lab to ensure that it excites them. So we have some of the best technologies. We have lots of computers. We're getting in robots. We're having, VR, visual reality, headsets, and a number of technology to ensure that they can start appreciating STEM. Start getting involved in STEM, even if they want to go into the arts field, but they have a background knowledge of what science and technology, engineering and mathematics entails.
Thank you for being on the show today.
All the best to you as well. Thank you very much.
I have been chatting with Orondaam Otto, founder Slum to School Africa, and I must say that he's doing a great job, giving an opportunity to young people who have little or no access to STEM education to be exposed to certain kind of tools and curriculum that can aid learning in a fun environment. We shouldn't only commend him, but we should support his efforts at ensuring that more centers like this are located in other cities, because the more children we win over to STEM, the better for our nation. That's our show for today, but the conversation continues online. Please follow us on social media. This and previous editions of the show can be seen on the channel's TV YouTube account or via my blog cfatech.ng. For Tech Trends, I'm Chukwemeka Agbata.